Hey, remember to put the dumb music on now? This stream, I did warn that I might become Fire Emblem. Rick went over here. He blew up, but he needs this. Rick. Did one. He did that twice very quickly. That's terrifying. Alright, are you within 10? Oh god, you are. Okay, I didn't think you were. I think it's fair to say you just are. So the noise Dwayne made running over here is gonna alert that guy. I can't remember if I shuffled the deck before or after. Also, here's an idea. We're gonna move the cards over here so I have to scroll less.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Yeah, this makes sense. Because I'm worried that it's the amount of scrolling is bothering the game. And that's the only problem I'm having. And everything else is fine and normal. But hey. Welcome back. Hopefully we're good now. Hopefully. This is gonna bug me because it's hard to put the stuff exactly in the slot. But hey, here's the cool idea I had. Hang on, it's making a... There. No, like there? That'll do. And Rick lost 3 health? And everyone else I've put on dead, but they're actually on full. So we're gonna... That's wrong. Don't spoil the surprise, Dwayne. Dwayne has 3 health at full. Dwayne would have died from touching that car. Also, Dwayne just touched a car. Okay. That shouldn't be in there. Hang on. Let me search for that bomb and then take it out. There are many booby traps, it turns out. Not just one. That's fine. Whoops. We'll move these over here as well, and we're gonna need the events. I had them over there, but then it crashed the first time. It crashes again. It's on short notice now. One more crash, and we're playing Fire Emblem. That's what I've decided. Wow. An ammo dump! Carrying this item, the model and any friendly survivor in its kill zone automatically passes any ammo roll it's required to take. This is a child on a mission where we're banned from having guns. Has a box full of ammo. Excellent. And that is... Hang on. You came over here, right? Sorry, that's my turn. Oh, hang on. There were 1 mayhem caused as well. So, on single player, whenever you end your turn, threat goes up by 1. Thus we remember. Now it's the event phase. So, any survivor with a walker in their kill zone, which is this area, will get attacked by the zombie. I think that means this guy would walk around the car. But I'm not 100%. Hang on. It's fine, there's gonna be a lot of me reading book today. Zombie, how do you work? What do you do, zombie? Okay. First thing we do is the dead return. But no zombies that could... No zombies were lying down. The only one that died to a headshot. Then we do the infection step. Now, I'm not I don't think the zombie can attack the barrier. You know what? I'm going to say you'd have to move to be able to get around that. Because I think that's how it works anyway. And I don't know how long I've got before it crashes again to play the game. Right, we're drawing an event. Wow! What do we get? No hope. First thing that happens, +1 threat. Then, remains in play. This remains in play forever. This is a horrible one. This is really bad. Okay. No, you discard it at the start of the next event phase. In the action phase, all survivors must roll the cop dice. We have a cop dice. On a badge they act normally, on a blank they treat the nerve 1 level lower than normal. Which should be fine. We're not on all quiet. No, we are. We're on all quiet. So it'd be low threat. Dwayne has medium nerve, and Morgan... Rick has high nerve, and Morgan can't panic unless he's the only one left. So we're fine, actually. And also, no zombies move on this one. Normally, zombies move on these. So that's good. Also, threat actually increases by 1 because there was melee. I did the turn in the wrong order, but it's fine. Okay. We act, then the event happens, then melee happens, then the end phase happens. How have we got 4 threat on turn 1? We're already in low threat. So that's a worry. If Morgan could sneak over here, he wouldn't draw anyone else, and then that zombie would attack him, but that's fine because Morgan's tough. We do have to kind of hurry, though. You know what? Do this for now. Everyone just sneaks up. We can deliberately make noise, but we're not gonna for now. That's it. That's all we do. Okay. Walkers will attack the closest person in their kill zone. The car is not a walker. And by walker, I mean skeleton. So, this happened. You're in the kill zone, right? It's quite big. You know what? I think Rick's just outside the kill zone. I'm going to say Rick's just outside the kill zone. So we fight this one melee. But we have an event first. So, gotta remember what order to do it in. This event goes away. We draw a new event. Places to hide. Shuffle any discarded lurker cards back into the supply deck. Weird. Number of walkers enter play. Instead of placing them at board edge, they may be placed anywhere inside a building outside the kill zone of any survivors. There is no building. So I guess they're on the table edge. One white and... There's so many zombies are going to come in. Three zombies. So far we've killed 1 zombies and now 3 zombies are coming in. Hi Sylvie. I'm playing board games today. I think they come from behind me because I think they have to be at the closest board edge to where my survivors are. Because I think it's real cruel about that if you're on 1 player. Hang on. Hang on. Right, event card. Walkers entering play. Procedure for doing this is also always the same. Take a requisite number of spare walkers. Beginning with the player with initiative, take one of the walkers, place it in best contact with the barred edge of your choice. May not be placed within the kill zone of a survivor. Once it's placed, the other player does the same until all of them have been placed. It's quite possible that using this method, you could finish the game facing more walkers than you began. So, I'm gonna say, it normally says take player picks a thing as closest to the survivors. But I'm gonna say we get dams once. It's probably like here is the closest it can get without being in a kill zone. Then I pick. Well, then we do a different one. Which will be like over here. And then I guess we go back. Hi, Silver. No zombies move, I think? And also, threat didn't go up, so that's nice. Now we do this fight. Zombie has 1 red dice. Morgan has 1 red and 1 white. Zombies are, like, not trivial in this, by the way. If you just got 1, then they kind of are. Dwayne has killed the zombie, but not with a critical, so it'll just be knocked down. Zombie has missed again. There's only 2 blank spaces on that dice. Normally you'll take 1 damage. It's hard to lay them down, so I'm just going to use one of these counters to show that this is a pushed over zombie, and it gets pushed back 1 inch. Hello, Nem. This... Don't know if this helps, but it was also a regular on the Colgate Comedy Hour. Now, melee phase over. There was melee, so threat is raised. I'm not going to get to the door I need to break, which is actually a horse, before the threat is at death. Is at skull. Where's my treasure chest? Hey, me and Nem watched, I Think You Should Leave, so that's all we can talk in now. I'm sorry. I need to start using hold your nerve, is what I need to do. Okay, so I forgot that was a thing, but now we can remember. Now we remember. We can use our second action to hold your nerve. Okay. But Morgan Jones is going to sneak over here and search this car. Because Morgan Jones is brave. And also, getting kind of close. And if we get to this... Please. What? Bah. I don't want it. There, it's gone. It's gone. It's fine. And everyone has 1. I don't think it matters who has the tokens in this scenario, but... You know. Helps to do it right. It's a zombie. So far, the treasure has been a hand grenade. Hang on. These are the 2 that I got before. Yeah, a hand grenade, ammo I can't use, and a zombie. Actually, what does it say on that? I think I'm getting attacked in a specific way. Searching model suffers a melee attack with 2 red dice and may only defend. The attack is subject to the bitten rule. Increase threat level by 1. We need to do something about the threat. Also, that means there's a new zombie, right? Or does that go away afterwards? I think it goes away afterwards. I think there's like one of those sleepy, half-dead skeletons in the car who just jumps out at us. Hits us with 2 red dice. We have 1 white dice defense. Thought the game had froze again. Melee attack roll, we get +1. This is not an attack roll, we are defending. So, That's a crit. If we need to roll a 2, or we have to burn the locket, which is fine, the keepsake. But I would like to roll a 2. Okay, he takes 1 damage. He got hit with a crit, which from a zombie means that that was a zombie bite, but we have a keepsake. We can throw that away. We no longer have the keepsake. The zombie is gone. He wasn't a real zombie. It's just the wind, probably. That was my first action this round. I forgot to roll for that zombie that fell over. You have to roll on the turn that they fall down to see if they stand up. He doesn't. But he could have. Okay. Where does the child go? We are in a situation where it is difficult for us to move. I need something to happen that means this lot get out of the way. I can't really run because there's so dense in there. Sorry, there's not like a lot of graphical component here. There is a model for Rick, I just decided not to use it. Here's the situation. With the survivors closing in on this gun shop door here. That's what this is. I don't know if Rick should like go after the zombies or if we should not, because the zombies don't do anything for us. This is probably putting Rick in the kill zone, which is fine. Rick can fight. The child cannot fight. And Rick's gonna hold your nerve, which means I roll this dice. On a police badge, I get to reduce threat by 1. I just rolled the car. Also, I missed. That's fine. I think Dwayne can also hold his nerve. He's gonna just not move his full move. Just stay behind Rick. Rick is half dead, but he still has as much health as Dwayne. And he's better at fighting. Okay, hang on. The pencil I've slotted into the book is slipping out. Okay. We don't shoot, we don't have guns. We do take damage, that happens often. Hold your nerve. Ooh. Shit. We need Morgan doing this, because he always succeeds, because he's a tactician. But everyone else can attempt it, even the baby. Hey! We're down to 5. We're only here. Okay. That is all my actions. Then we get the event phase. Surrounded. +1 threat. Player with initiative must choose one standing survivor, friend or foe. Place the kill zone over that model. Blue dice walkers immediately on a player, but instead of being placed at the edge of the table, they're placed outside the edges of that template. Okay. Okay. So, this is before the melee phase. So if I put it on Rick, then they're going to attack the baby. Unless they all go over here. That's a bad card. The outside edges of the template. It didn't say that they have to be like a certain distance away from each other. I think the idea is that you do this to another person. There's the kill zone. 3 zombies, of course, and they're all gonna go over here. So we know these are outside the kill zone, even if I accidentally put them slightly inside the kill zone. There are far more zombies here than there were when we started. We've killed 1 zombies and generated about 40 zombies. Also, there's no way this walker's not in the kill zone. So that is going to attack Rick. This is fine. Those ones can't be. They're just outside. Right. So there's going to be a melee phase, which means +1 threat. Oh, they attack the closest survivor before you do the event count? Yes. So I did that backwards, but it's fine. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. +1 threat, because there is going to be melee combat. Now, Rick's half dead, and he's only fighting one zombie. So Rick is going to defend. Zombie is going to attack, because zombie always attack. Zombie is missed. Rick's defense is useless. But since he's using a bludgeoning weapon, if I roll a police badge on this, since I won the fight, I did win. Yeah, I got 2. I can't actually damage the zombie, but if I roll a police badge on this die, then the zombie's not down. But I didn't, so he's not. He's fine. He's just pushed back 1 inch. Then there's the end phase. We see if this zombie stands up. The one who's knocked down. Yeah, they're fine now. So this is the bard state right now? Let me just... Actually, you moved back when I did that. That's not fair. I just wanted you to turn around. Yeah, this is the Command and Conquer. Tiberium Dawn. Is that the first one? It's Command and Conquer 1. Command and Conquer 1 soundtrack. So these are coming. And these are coming. And here's my gang. Just in the middle. It always goes bad so fast in this game. I do like this game. It's just that it's like a bad combination of like... the base box is alright, but like the expansions are really expensive and also kind of hard to find. And tend to be sold in places where I can buy Warhammers instead and have more fun painting them. So, my turn again. Morgan's going to move over here, and he's going to make noise. Noise specifically only targets the closest zombie, so this isn't death. This isn't suicide that I'm doing. Actually, who is the closest zombie? I could move Rick first. Dwayne, go fight this zombie. Go get him, kid. You got this. Then Morgan moves over here and makes noise. He's against the barricade. It's hard to do in Tabletop Simulator to move this zombie towards him. He is now defending a barricade. Zombie, please. What does Rick do? And Rick sneaks over here and gets the treasure. Of course. Because what are the odds that every treasure can be bad? Rick, I swear to God. At least get kind of close to the car without hitting it and falling over. That'll do. He's touching it. Oh, Dwayne also did the thing to reduce... No, wait, he walked in at base contact. I don't think he can. So... Hand grenade that took half of Rick's health off was the first one I found. Second one was a box of ammo for the child on a mission where I'm specifically not allowed guns. Third one was a zombie that bit Morgan, and then the fourth one was nothing. Which, to be fair, is the second best thing I've found. That's fine. Okay, event phase. Walkers will attack the closest thing in the kill zone. I moved Rick too close to the zombies. Absolutely moved Rick too close to the zombies. It's fine. Remember, if I lose this mission, I have to pay a tax on all the guns I buy for the rest of the campaign. Tragic. Okay. So, now we get an event, and it's going to be a nice event. That means all the zombies don't fight me. House Lurkers. +1 threat. Is it low threat still? Just. Shuffle any discarded lurker cards back into the supply deck. That's fine. It does. When I'm not going to bother doing that because we're out of supply tokens to search. And one red dice walkers placed in contact with each supply counter. Roll separately for each counter. Guess what? You already freaking got them all. We already got them all. We'd have got bopped even harder. Now, melee phase. There will be melee in this phase, which means we're Why is there an 8 on both of these? It's fine. This one's supposed to be a 9. We're now a medium threat. Which might mean the child has to start taking panic tests. That's a shame. We'll look at that in a minute. Morgan fighting this zombie. He's going to defend. He's defending some cover, which means he gets an extra red dice. Zombie has 1 die to attack him. Sorry, Ali. I didn't realize. I've been going 27 minutes. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it wouldn't just... They'd need to refresh. Okay. Zombie attacks. 1 damage, that's fine. We need to beat 1. We need to roll 1 or beat 1, I think. We win, which means we have a 50-50 chance of knocking the zombie down. Zombie is knocked down. Can I copy this? Yeah. And then... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this zombie's knocked down. And moves back 1 inch. Zombie attacking the child. Child is going to defend. Zombie rolls first. Let's go. That's a 1. We need to roll a 1. On a red dice. We didn't roll a 1. Dwayne's hit, but it's not bit. He just takes 1 damage. And he's pushed back 1 inch. Rick is fighting 2 zombies. Here's the thing about zombies. One of them, pretty easy to deal with. When you start getting a lot of them at once, it becomes a problem. So Rick gets 1 white die. Zombie gets 1 die for the first zombie, and then 2 dice for the second zombie. So 3 in total. We might need to get kind of lucky here. There are zombies here. That's 3 damage. I don't think there's a 3 on this dice, which is a shame. Okay, we took off 1, so Rick takes 2 damage, and one of those is an exclamation mark. So Rick Grimes is bit on his first day out before he's killed any zombies. I can't really push him. I think if I can't push Rick back, it pushes the attackers back, even though they're 1. This is fine. This has gone very badly. You now roll a dice for each prone walker. On the police badge, they stand up. There's only one prone walker because we lost all the fights. That prone walker stays down. We roll for each bit and model. Police badge equals no effect. Blank equals lose 1 health. Rick is at 1 health. Rick has died on his first day out. And since he died while he was bitten... we put a prone walker there. It's fine. Rick can't actually die. Rick is fine because he's important to the campaign. It's just down to this man and his child now. Shouldn't have had such a sloppy mud pie. We'll just not use this part of the map. We only need to be here, right? This is bad. Okay, back to the action phase. So, Morgan's gonna move... Morgan, go here. Child can move near Morgan. Morgan's gonna be fighting this down zombie. That zombie's laying down. He's just stood on the thing. Normally, you actually just lay the zombies down. Yeah, Rick actually has protagonist powers. Which is why he got the most dangerous jobs. Dwayne is gonna try and reduce threat. He does? Let me check if I was supposed to do a thing. Let me check if I just cheated. Threat tracker contains a tracker numbered spaces 1 to 18. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Threat level's higher than a survivor's nerve. That's fine. Because it's still at medium threat, he has medium nerve. He's not panicking. Once it gets to 14, the child's gonna start panicking. Morgan Jones would technically also be panicking, but can never fail the check because his child is alive. So. It's just, I think you should leave quotes forever. Sylvie, have you seen I think you should leave? It's quite good. With your own event. +1 threat. There's a storm coming. The tension reaches fever pitch. Add 1 to the threat level. Immediately draw 2 more event cards. Applying them 1 at a time. Next event card. +1 threat. It's too quiet. The grunts get louder. Add 2 to threat level. Next event card. Armored Assault. 2 Armored Walkers enter play. Okay, I've not seen this one because I've not played with Armored Walkers. What do you do, Armored Walker? Where did you come from? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, they're invulnerable. Is what Armored Walkers do. Do I have Armored Walkers over here? I'm sure I must have. Maybe not. How do I remember which ones are armored? It's fine. We'll find some kind of marker for him. The kind of play inside someone's danger zone, they probably should enter play from the board edge with the survivors on it. You know what? I don't think there's any space left for them to do that, so I think he's got to come on over here. I'm not sure I'm going to win this one. Sure, life counters mean they have armor on. Which means I'm going to be paying the gun tax for the entire rest of the campaign. Okay. Are you in? No, not quite. None of those moved any of the walkers. They've just been kind of hanging out, just massing huge amounts of numbers. Okay, so melee combat. The zombie can only defend because it's laying prone. Morgan has 1 white die and 1 red die because he's armed with a shovel. This should be quite easy, and if I win, the walker's dead, even if I don't get a crit, because he's already lying down. I got a crit anyway. Zombie removes 1 from my total, doesn't matter. We've killed a second zombie. Good job, everyone. We have created 4,000 zombies and killed 1 zombies. Are we in high threat now? We are 1 off high threat. Did I put threat up by 1 at the start of the round because there was melee combat? I think I forgot. I don't think we're going to get to the... I think this is too hopeless from the outset to be a Bert and Virgil situation. Okay, end phase, roll for prone walkers, don't have any. Roll for bitten models, don't have any anymore. Okay, I think we're good. It's my turn. We need to get to here. How about we back up Morgan? Wait, no, we don't back up Morgan. Instead of backing up Morgan, we move him forward a tiny bit. And we make noise to lure one of the zombies away. Making noise means the closest zombie will move 6 towards me, which is obviously going to be enough. Dwayne is also going to lure a zombie. He's going to fight him from over this barrier so he gets more dice. It measures it for me. My units can move 4 inches if they're sneaking and 8 inches if they're running, which makes noise. Zombies always move 6. And they can hear... Zombies can hear things 10 away. Okay. So. That's that. Then we get the event phase. I forgot to check if Dwayne panics. He was over here somewhere, right? I can't remember. This is important. Because Dwayne's not having a great day. I can see why he's panicking, to be honest. Okay. Must roll the panic die and apply the results before it can be activated. Scared for this child. That's a scream. That's definitely a scream. Perform the make noise action, then take 1 more action as normal. Well, that's gonna be interrupted by a zombie running into him when he screams. So, it's pretty much down to Morgan, but Morgan will start panicking if his kid dies. I think it's not looking great, folks. What's the event? Alarm. The player with initiative chooses a car, which means I have to... Has to be one that has no survivors within 6. Can't be this one. Can't be this one? Because 6 is quite... This is a really tiny map. Yeah. It's got to be this... I think it can only be this one, which is the furthest one away. Keeps freezing for a second. Car's alarm goes off, creating mayhem. Carol cause mayhem at the start of every event phase until a survivor moves into contact with it and uses a search action to shut it off. That means every zombie within 10 moves towards it? Which is a lot of zombies. Please. Did you move towards it? We haven't started the fighting phase yet, so I guess you do. Suddenly, all of the zombies become distracted by a car alarm. I think they were in 6. That one's lying down though, because it used to be Rick. Did I roll for if you stand up or not? Because you died last turn. Doesn't stand up. Rick is lying down. That was a good event, except for the fact it made threat, and if I get to 18, I die. And also, it's the melee phase now? And there is going to be melee combat, so threat goes up by 1. It's getting scary. I'm happy with the zombies being over there. You're too far away, right? I think you're there. I think you're going over to this. Wait, no, it's 10. It's 10 for that. Mayhem is 10. You're going over. They're all going over. You can move. I don't think zombies can move over stuff, so we'll do it like this. They move 6, but they can hear 10. So all the zombies are walking over to this car, which is fine by me. Morgan's gonna fight this zombie. He's going to try and hit him. He's not gonna defend. So Morgan goes first. It's 2 damage. That's gonna knock him down. Zombie retaliates and doesn't bite him, doesn't hit him. Zombie's knocked down. How am I actually gonna get to the door though? Makes you think. Okay. So that was melee. Now we have to roll to see if the zombies stand up. There's 2 knockdown zombies. He doesn't stand up. That means I could actually kill him. Rick is back up. He's no longer in our team, though. Okay. Yeah, we were playing Walking Dead All Out War today. It's not going well. Rick Grimes is a zombie now. Now. It's my turn, but, like, what do I do? Morgan's gonna have to fight 2 zombies. I think we'll say I arranged it perfectly so he was just outside their area, but he wasn't. They all should have gone for him. Which means he can stand still and try and reduce threat. Oh wait, he doesn't have to roll because he's a tactician. It just works, which is good because I rolled bad. Child is panicking. What does Child do? Question mark. That just means he gets 1 action instead of 2. That's the best result. Thinking. Child could walk over here. He can't actually do that because he needs to be able to end his turn not on top of the sandbags. Draw some of the zombies away? He's gonna die, but like... Can he... Only the armored one that I didn't want to draw is in the range. That's fine. He's a tough kid. He's gonna be fine. Okay. That's all I've got. I got nothing. the event phase. Walkers will attack the closest survivor in their kill zone. This is an armored zombie, which means basically you can't kill it, but you can push it over and then kill it next turn. It ignores one critical result. So unless you roll 2 dice, there's no way you can headshot it. Then we find out what's happening. That alarm's still going on. When does it happen? Start of every event phase. So that's fine. It does mean that threat goes up by 1. And it will go up by 1 forever. Also, fire? +1 threat? We can have 1 more threat and then we lose. Fire breaks out unexpectedly. If there are no burning tokens in play, the player with initiative must choose a flammable piece of scenery to receive a burning token. Otherwise, the player with initiative must pick a token, center the kill zone over it. Roll the dice for each walker and flammable scenery piece beneath it. What does this mean? Should this card just burst into flames and light all the zombies on fire? It wouldn't do anything except make me roll more dice. Also, if a zombie who's on fire fights you, it's worse than if a zombie who's not on fire fights you. Just pick a thing on the map. Center the kill zone over it. Everything in the kill zone is on fire. I'm gonna have to roll so many dice. Yeah, okay, rolling dice is kind of fun. Roll the dice for each walker and flammable scenery piece beneath it. Do we have a token we can use for things on fire? I do have a fire. Cat bursts into flames. Beautiful. Okay, we'll use the same one we're using to say who's armored, but they're on the other side of the map, so that's how we'll remember. Okay. Where's my police dice? Yeah! Could put more fires on it if I were feeling fancy. Okay, you are on fire. I'm probably gonna need a few of these. You are on fire. You are not on fire. You are on fire. All the zombies crowding around it. Just set off. I'll remember what that means. You. Not on fire. Think he was just out of range. You are not on fire. You're not on fire? You are on fire. You are on fire. And the last one is not on fire. Okay, there is a fire now. It sucks. That's the end of the event phase, but there's gonna be melee in the melee phase. Hang on, I need to look at something. Cause that's gonna tip the it's gonna tip the threat over. I'm not sure exactly what happens when threat happens. When threat is full. When threat is skull. It's probably not great though. Great things tend not to happen to be warranted by skull. Are we the baddies? Threat level is Skull. I'm looking for what Skull does, but I think Skull just ends the game. You lose. 965 is nerve. Yeah, I know that. Let's use threat to your advantage, but what happens if I don't use threat to my advantage, and instead of that, I lose the game? Hang on. I'm reading this for 5 minutes, and then it's just gonna say, yeah, you lose. Pretty sure we're lost. Why can't I find this? You think I'd say this in the part where it's talking about threat, but it doesn't. It must say somewhere. Where's my rules on threat? I'm gonna find it. We're just gonna listen to the music until then. Okay, there's nothing in the quick rules about threat at all. I've looked through the entire rulebook and I don't see nothing. I see a threat section, but it doesn't talk about what I want. Is it just full and it's fine and it just stays at full? It says 18 is high threat, right? Yeah, 18 is high threat. It doesn't say, like, anything else. I think it's just maxed out, which is fine. It's fine to have threat be maxed out. See, I assumed that the skull was bad. It's fine. Solving us. It's fine. Everything's fine. They're rolling 3 dice against Morgan. Morgan's gonna try and punch one. We can only fight one of them. We have to do all the fight damage happens to one guy. Actually, can we split between them? Why would we do that? But can we? This one I saw before. I'm not spending 10 minutes looking around again. Melee attack roll. We don't have several weapons. All dice together. Okay, maybe I didn't see it. We'll assume I have to punch the same guy. We'll assume it. It's fine. We punch one of the zombies as he comes in. We knock him down. He has not killed anyone, and that makes me very sad. The 2 zombies fight me. They do 2 damage? Yeah, he just takes 2 damage. Leaving him on 2 health. Child fighting a zombie. Child is going to defend. He defends for 1. Zombie attacks. Zombie got nothing. There is a 50-50 chance that he pushes this guy over. Zombie is pushed over by a baby. Okay. the end phase. We gotta roll for the prone walkers. This could be important. The first one here stands up. The second one here does not stand up. The third one, the armored one, I really don't want you to stand up. Stands up. It's my turn now. Is there good moves? Is there a good move? Okay, Child's panicking, so before I can activate him, let's see what happens. He screams, the nearest zombie moves towards him. It's the one he just pushed over, the back from all. Thus ends Child's action. It's all down to Morgan to take on 3 zombies at once with 2 health left. I could sneak behind this barrier? And then I think only they can attack me, and I can defend from... What's the point of defending, though? This is not looking great. It's the event phase. Walkers will attack the closest survivor in the kill zone. Whose card is this? Why are these things linked together? Good. Please stand up. Just wanted to check if... Yeah, I think that's outside the range of the rest of the zombies. There is an event. Carol M's still happening. Keep that one out. The Rapture. Just had a thought. Oh! Game's supposed to end when the threat tracker hits maximum. I think. I did find it. It was in the scenario rules. The rapture would mean all the zombies stand back up, which probably would mean the end. Dave's Gone By is 85. You add 2 because it's fancy and weird. Does it? That's the second. Well, we're not going to worry about victory conditions. Yeah, I think the survivor, the game ends if threat tracker hits maximum, because that's what it says. This is for a specific scenario, but I think that's just what the rules are written on the specific scenario. Game length. Game lasts until one of the victory conditions below has been met. Or at the end of any turn in which the threat tracker is at maximum. Last turn was the turn when the threat tracker was at maximum. There might be I thought we were doing weird stuff again. Scenarios follow the same rules described on page 55, which is page 57. Game length? I want to see it tell me that I've specifically lost this specific mission. Can you tell me about game length? I might Google this. I'm probably gonna lose anyway. Oh, game length. End of any turn in which the threat tracker is at maximum. Threat tracker is at maximum. We ended turn. Game is over. You know what? It wasn't going very well. This is fine, actually. I could roll some dice and see if the child gets murdered. Child will defend. Because that'd be a good way to end it. Armored zombie attacks. Child is on 1 health and bit, which means that you'd roll this dice and see however much is on it is how much damage you take. This don't count. This didn't happen because it's after the end. But you would take 0 extra damage at the end. Dwayne survives. There's only 1 blank side on the white die, so that's pretty lucky. That's the first bit of luck I've had. What about Morgan? Morgan is defending cover. You got 2. Zombie can't do damage to him. Yeah, he won. He won that. That's fine. Dwayne lives. The rules are like, it says in the thing, like, if you reach the end of the scenario and the bit, roll this, see how much damage they take. If they didn't die, hey, they weren't bit after all. It was just a trick of the light. Dwayne. Do you not... Is that not pronounced the same way? I thought you said Dwayne. If it was spelled like that. Yeah. It's Dwayne with a U. So. We didn't win. We've lost gun running, which means we did it in story mode. Rick may not use his leader ability, he didn't. If you lose this scenario, all range weapons cost 5 extra points for the rest of the campaign. Very tragic. We're on a city slicker. Chooses the same map. Leaving his friends behind, Rick undertakes the long journey to Atlanta to find his family. Forced to travel on horseback, Rick is overwhelmed by walkers within the city limits. Now he is trapped in a city crawling with the Walking Dead. Rick Grimes, police officer, and 20 points of equipment. Gory clothing may not be taken. If you won the previous scenario, you may start the game with 5 extra points of equipment for each supply count you acquire. We didn't win. You know what? I'll set that up offline, and we'll do that. We'll do that some other time. We'll move on to mission 2. Rick Grimes will have 20 points of equipment. He's gonna be on his own. How do you even? Why are there 12 zombies versus just Rick? Oh, and Rick starts with less health, by the way. We roll the white die, and he loses the amount of health as it shows number. 0. Rick is fine. He was fine, actually. You only thought you saw Rick die and turn into a zombie. Rick is fucking doomed. Rick is in trouble. Hey, at least Morgan and Dwayne are okay. They lived. They ran away. 12 more zombies to make it fair fight for Rick. Rick gets 20 points of equipment, which is pretty good. But What were we gonna say? Oh yeah, guns cost 5 extra, and we only get 20 points. So if we take a gun, we're losing a quarter of our points. And also, shooting guns causes mayhem. You know when all these zombies walked over to this car because mayhem happened? That happens to a person if they shoot a gun.
Let's get back to equal justice. Increase fear and suspicion. Repeat.
Each zombie is 1 red die, plus 1 extra red die for each other zombie you've added before that. Up to 5 dice per zombie. So this is 3 zombies worth of dice. This is 4 zombies. This is 5 zombies, and then everyone after that just adds... just adds the 5. So 6 zombies attacking at once would be... Hey, you died. Shocking. If there's a zombie on fire attacking you, you don't get set on fire, but that zombie gets an extra dice. So if there were 6 zombies on fire attacking you, it'd look like this instead. What if I'm really good at defense and I get a blue die though? Ha, how are you gonna beat 1 zombies? You gotta beat 1. What if all of those zombies had rolled blank? Can you imagine? That'd have been crazy. We'll save that for now. We'll remember how to save that for now. No, noise is the closest zombie hears you. Closest zombie within 10 hears you and goes towards you. Mayhem is every zombie within 10 goes towards you, and also you increase the threat tracker. No, I meant save! It's fine. It's fine. I saved the scenario that we finished anyway. I needed to be... It's fine. We finished that scenario. Do I get to play with the horse counter as an actual horse counter and not as a door to the... You know when we got to the door? We had to break it open. Like, the mission didn't end if we reached the door. We had to then smash the door. It's fine. Morgan would have had a fairly good chance of being able to smash the door. He'd have got 1 white die and 2 red die against 1 blue dice. Why is the internet bad?